Hello, hello. We are back. This is Cris and the last time I was with you, we entered the Grove. Pretty much, we picked up Gale. We got Lysel. We sent Astarion to camp, and then we went to the Grove, and we had the Grove fight, and now we are at the Grove. And we need to take a long rest. So pretty much I'm going to do all the stuff at the Grove, and then we are going to go do the long rest, and that will probably be it for today. I am still working on that top for my friend's baby. Well, small child, I guess, is a better term for it, but yeah, so work on that top. As always, I'll put the I will put the pattern and the yarn into the description at the bottom, and if you have any questions about it, please let me know. So let's talk about this. Alright, let's go.
He's not breathing! Go find a healer!
Do not embarrass yourself. He is gone.
No!
You need to eventually spill blood, eventually spill some goblin blood. I'm sorry it happened so fast. He's dead. Stop wasting your time. Yes, it's obviously...
Someone's going to pay for this.
I'd be mad if my sibling was killed as well.
What are you doing?
Because it is, you know, not something you want to happen at all. But yeah, we are going to be talking to everyone.
Glad you made it inside. Doubt we'll be safe here for long, though. There'll be more coming. Goblins hunt in packs.
You can hold off a horde of goblins from this position. Why not take your chances on the road? You're scared of a few goblins. Pathetic. Ranger. Goblins aren't hunters. They're prey. I'll kill every last one. Let's see.
Maybe, but we're not fighters. If they broke through, it'd be a massacre. The sooner we leave for Baldur's Gate, the better.
How far are we from the
If the road was clear, 10 days walk, maybe? But while the goblins are out there, it might as well be the other side of the world.
Fair.
We're being watched.
I mean, if it was easy, they would have left.
Have some respect. This really isn't the time to talk.
Fair.
Not now. Please.
Yeah, they just watch all their friends die and the body's still there, and like their friend's sister is not okay with the situation, so understandable that no one really wants to talk. But yeah, let's go up here. We're going to go get a soul coin and help them out. Surprise, your enemies are surprising and not take action. Use your reaction or move on first round of combat. If you are surprised, these enemies will attack your action to use for this round.
Light them up.
Okay, so let's get Gale up here. He's used all of his magic slots. So let's just do that, and then I'll
Come on, can't stay idle. Don't waste a step.
Can we get there? No. Okay, so we are just gonna shoot him with a bow, and I have a master arrow. That'll help out. And it's Bugbear's turn when he was surprised. Just
Got to press on.
can't do much. Let's see, 1 to 8 and 1 to 10. So let's try to do a fireball. Shadowheart.
I will ascend. On the move.
Same thing as I'll take a shot. Fearful. Okay, so next turn they will be. I think I can make it. Okay. Just gonna hit them with some cantrips from our
Where do I go from
spellcasters. And keep doing range attacks for everyone else. not bad. Once per round, a character can react to another action. Manage your ability actions on the reactions tab.
Time to strike.
Let's see. Lazel can grab
Taste
him.
my fury.
Okay. Cool. He's bleeding. Let's examine him. See what the bleeding. 2 turns remain. 2 damage per turn. Takes slashing damage at the start of each turn and has disadvantage on Constitution and saving throws. Okay. So maybe if Spidey can get him. Oof. She is not doing great. Okay. Maybe Spidey can take him out. Okay, cool. Let's talk to her. Can we do a short rest? Yeah, let's do a short rest.
Respite does wonders.
Okay.
You have good timing. Never been much of a fighter, so wrestling a bugbear would have gone poorly. But you're not here for heroics, are you? Avernus's stench is all over your skin. Let me guess. Your devil mistress sent you to get her soul coin back. Too bad. I earned it, fair and square.
Coin? Mistress, you lost me. I've been to Avernus, but I'm no devil's servant. That bugbear would have crushed her skull. This is the thanks I get? Deception, you got me. Hand the coin over and I'll be on my way. Okay. Also, you can actually just buy the soul coin from her if you have enough gold. And I am actually
Care to explain why you reek of the hells?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you. Persuasion of my fellow adopted me, and the ship went straight to a dark furnace. Intimidation. No, I don't. But the coin of yours is mine. Persuasion. Hopefully one of these will be above a 5. Okay, I'll take the 12, yeah.
Well, that's quite the story. And I thought I was doomed. Now I feel sorry for you. Here. Take this. It's worth a fortune. But a fortune's not worth much if you're dead. Consider it payment for saving my life.
A soul coin, true to its name, holds a mortal soul inside. It serves in the 9 hells as very valuable currency.
Got a soul coin, which mostly... Oh, I'm
No
on
one
my
stopped me
Spidey.
yet.
That's why I couldn't grab them. Okay. Grab some of that stuff. And then I know there's
Should
a
mind my
chest
step.
down here, so let's go grab that. And of course we ran through the acid. So why wouldn't we? Come on. Go down. There we go.
What's that?
Just gonna kind of do all this.
I want to have a word.
So fun fact about the squirrel, the woman who did all the casting for the voices actually voices the squirrel. And so...
Get out!
And,
The squirrel lunges at your foot and bites
and
it.
there is a, so if you do the dexterity to kick her, you kill the squirrel. And apparently Elijah Wood played this game. There's the interview for it. I will try to find it. The squirrel, Elijah Wood, kicked it and killed it, and this woman is like, oh my god. Elijah Wood killed me. I'll see if I can find it. I'll link it down below. And show you guys, but yeah, it's it's kind of funny. Let's see, calm down. I'm a friend. What was that for?
You barged in without an invitation. I wouldn't call that friendly. See, you're in my territory, and I want you gone.
Persuasion. Let's see. All right, you win. I'm leaving. Intimidation. Back off, Squirrel. I'll make you persuasion. There's plenty of room for both of us. Shadowheart, help me. Nah, no. Yeah, I don't want
No,
this inspiration
there's
back.
plenty of room for me. Now get moving. I'm tired of looking at you.
Alright. We're leaving, Squirrel. We're leaving. Don't worry. Which there's that stuff, and then we have to go into the grove proper. I think I do really like go back up here. So obviously now there is no dead body there. My sister has run off, but it is his grave there now.
Here lies Canon. He gave his life defending others. He will be missed.
So yeah, it's pretty cool that like they added that to it. I wonder if she'll talk now.
Aradin's back with his tail between his legs. I'm glad for your help, but I'd hoped you were Halsin.
Sorry to disappoint. I'm looking for a healer. Let's skip the local drama. Sounds like you've crossed paths with Aradin before. Seems like a lot of people are looking for that druid. I'll talk to her about that.
Yeah, when he ran off with the druid that saved our hides the first time. Without Halsin, this grove's not so friendly, I'll tell you that. Is after another.
I do really like Halsin. He's a really good character. Also, I've climbed him many times, so there's that.
What's inside?
Yeah, I do really enjoy his character because the person that you think is going to be kind of the like slutty, promiscuous one is Starion, but after you get out of like Act 1 and go into Act 2, he's not at all. And it's Halsin.
Refugees, adventurers, and even a drow. No one in years, and suddenly we're overwhelmed. Well met. And thank you for beating back those goblins. Most brave of you. Is there anything you need? Act fast if you do. The ritual will be complete before too long.
Are you really locking down the grove? What are you selling?
I know it's drastic, but more monsters seem to terrorize this region every day.
What about the people here? What are you selling?
We druids will be safe. As for those that took refuge here, well, may Sylvanas guard them as they continue their travels.
You said the region's overrun by monsters. They won't survive by themselves. Dire times, high stakes, I understand. Seems most are tieflings. They'll be fine. They have devilish powers.
As I said, it's a drastic measure. But the survival of the grove is paramount. There just aren't enough supplies to support everyone.
See what
Just
they're
some bits
selling.
and bobs I no longer need.
Alright, so I am actually gonna do the barter system because I have a bunch of stuff that I need to get rid of. And I like to buy things. Oh, I love these gloves, the missile snaring gloves. They're great. The wearer gains 1 2d4 bonus on throwing damage. To throw damage. Heavy armor, no provision in that. Light armor, 12. Medium armor, hide armor. Okay. Dragon's Gasp, Rain Dancer, Spell Thief. Once per short rest, you regain a spell slot when you land a critical hit with Spell just gonna have one, but I'm gonna keep it just in case. Ritual staff. What does Gale have?
I'm sure.
Same thing, right? I don't think I can do anything extra. Quarterstaff. Yeah, no. Can't do anything extra, so we're not gonna keep that. About when I first played, I was like, oh, I'm gonna keep all this. No, you don't need to keep it. Potion feather fall. Might as well potion basic. Okay. Just in case a candle. I'll keep it because I can throw it in a Turquoise shop. And bottles aren't. Index. Get rid of that. Read it already. Get rid of all the gems. That's another thing I can just get rid of. Yep. Okay, and then I guess just get rid of all this. Get rid of all this. Leave all that. Clamshell. There we go. Okay. So over 600. Okay, I'm gonna have to come back for you then. I will take the arrows of darkness. Arrows of fire. And ice arrows. Actually, no, I don't want the arrows of darkness. I want the roaring thunder ones. Those are really cool. Good lightning arrows. Yes, but I don't want 5 of them. Let's do 2. Okay. Let's offer. Let's see. How much are these? Can I take one of those? Yeah. Okay. Alright, so the reason I'm getting the scrolls is so if one of us falls in battle, we can get back up. Same thing with like healing potions and stuff. I'm gonna try to get better potions.
Sylvanas, guide your path.
But yeah, we are pretty much just gonna have like healing potions and all this stuff and try to do the best we can. Let's see if we can get them to stay.
Hells! We can't just leave. They're kin.
I'll not gamble our lives, our futures, on people who are as good as dead. We must leave for Baldur's Gate at once.
Can we all just take a moment, please?
What's the point in blazing spells if we don't bloody use them? We should stay. These people aren't fighters. We can help.
Or yell louder. That's fine too.
Say nothing, get out what you can, goblins will be back. Persuasion, you should stay. A single blade can make a difference. Ranger, I'd choose the wilderness over the danger of the city any day. Stay. Leave. I'm gonna try... Ranger?
What? The dangers of overpriced taverns and muddy streets? I think I'll take that risk.
The city's not going anywhere. I'm staying. We're needed here.
Zerg! Fine. We'll stay. If we survive, it'll make for a good story, I suppose.
Thank you, Roland.
Take your time. Get a feel for it.
That's good. Okay.
This place is a bloody death trap, not a sanctuary. You should clear off while you can.
Yeah, so I am...
Forever.
This is I care for the way that opens.
Something over there.
Be gone. I am hungry.
Aw. My only sadness is we can't just like pet the animals in this game.
Another one.
I
What are
mean,
you under there then? Ant? Or rocks?
What are you talking about? Oryx describes me well, yes. And are you calling me small? Maybe I'm an ox too.
Big and slow? The keepers of this place choose different forms. Better ones. They become birds, to hunt on the wing. Bears to tear flesh with teeth. But for me, only oxen, only same old hay. And I cannot even eat it, because the horned ones hide their shiny bits inside.
So if you miss the insight check on that hay bale, you can actually get it again from them, and then you'll be able to grab that little pouch in there.
Hiding things. Thinking they're clever. Not clever. Sometimes I eat the shiny bits, and they have to go looking for them on the other end.
I like that, you know, there are funny little bits in here in this game like that. It's like this guy was like, I don't like that you put your rocks in my food, so now I'm gonna make you have to dig through my poop. And
you're addressing me, a humble
it's just kind of funny that they put that in there. It's just a much real game. It, you know, it makes the world feel very, very lived in. Arcana, there's something strange about you, Ox. What is it? I haven't met anyone who could speak to an ox. Haven't you met anyone who could speak to an ox? You come from Irithal with the others?
I suppose I did. Yes. I had quite a life in El Toro. Chewing cud, pulling carts, etc.
Haven't you ever met anyone?
A druid or two, I suppose. But the novelty remains fresh.
Huh.
Nothing here for
Funny.
you.
Get a feel for it.
I have to go get Lae'zel so we can talk to Zaru. Oh no, Lae'zel's here. Okay, Shadow Knight.
Take your time. Get a feel for it.
Time to waste.
I'll go over here because she does not like Lae'zel, so I'm gonna just make her run over here and not be with us so she's far enough away so that it will not affect her. So yeah, I don't want this conversation to be known by her because, let's be honest, she's not gonna be happy with what I'm gonna how I'm gonna like talk to Lae'zel. I don't think Gale will be there, but you know, he will be
Anything of
not
use?
as mad about it as her. So let's talk to Zaru.
By Mordai's eyes, another one. My friend's blood not enough. Come to rip me open too.
In Kresh Kalir, a formal greeting begins with a bow.
Is this monster with you?
Yes, and I suggest you do as she says. You heard the woman vow. Hold it, Lae'zel. I'll see it to this one.
Lower.
For the tiefling to obey. She's serious. You'd better get on your knees fast. That's enough, Lae'zel. I'll take it from here. One of the reasons I've kind of letting Lae'zel take the reins here is one, her approval.
You saw another gift. Where?
On the road to Baldur's Gate.
Because I like
near the mountain pass.
Canyons like me.
Saw us, for we saw
I
it.
have done some things that are like
Jammed its blade through Yul's belly.
I like
straight to the other side.
I want to do
No
that,
twisting.
But, like, I know
King
that,
must have been in a hurry.
that'll make them
The map.
happy. So
Show
I
me.
do it. Like I'm gonna go help Saza before I talk to Will because Will doesn't like the fact that you will help
You
Saza.
can keep your innards.
Let's get going.
The locals prove compliant. A useful trait.
Do you plan to be rough with everyone we meet? You dab hand at interrogations. We might need that skill again. What comes next?
The tiefling was clear. If there are Githyanki west of here, that must be our objective. Purification cannot wait.
Did you say tiefling? What do you mean purification?
The creche holds the Zaithisk. It will cleanse us of the parasite. By covenant, I can say no
funny,
more.
But I also am like, but it's like, it's also kind of like making fun of her accent. And like the fact that she doesn't fully know the language, so I'm just like, maybe not. Yes, I am just rummaging through the camp. Why do you ask? This is, because it's not red, I can take it, so I'm gonna grab everything I can. One, I need all the stuff.
I need a quick word.
Goblins, druids, this grove is a death trap. Grab what you can and get out. That's my advice.
Fair.
How much further can I go?
Never get the smell out of my clothes.
What I wouldn't do for best
burn them. We should have left by now. Damnation! Instead, we're just sitting here, practically begging to be attacked. Staying is a mistake.
You're doing the right thing. The tieflings seem to help. Why the rush to leave on your own? Why wait?
You don't understand. My apprenticeship with Leroican begins shortly. I cannot be late. Yes, that Leroican. The greatest wizard in Baldur's Gate.
I've heard that name before. A young man, yes? Lives in Ramaz's tower in the upper city.
The very same.
Word in Waterdeep has it he's a bit of a cad. But you say he's an accomplished wizard.
Of course he is. The greatest spellcaster along the Sword Coast. As if I'd settle for a lesser mentor.
In that case, I'd very much appreciate it if you could arrange an introduction, should we reach the city.
Good idea. Powerful acquaintances never hurt. Hold on. I'm not sure about this Lorcaine. Now we need to go. We have more pressing problems, remember.
If it's powerful acquaintances you're after, you have to look no further than yours truly. Few can match me, in either magic or talent. In years to come, you will boast of this meeting, I can assure you. May we meet again in Baldur's Gate, my friend.
Alright, so we have some different Baldur's Gate. We should finally get there.
Get to the city soon.
I am not grumpy.
The scowl on your face would frighten a troll.
You're an idiot.
You! Saw you fighting those slimy bastards. Fancy a bowl? Best to fill your belly now, while we still can.
Take a bowl. I'm not hungry. What is it exactly? The slop is beneath me. I will take the bowl.
Look, it ain't much, but it might make all the difference. The only way we'll make it to Baldur's Gate is to run, and run hard. If a gnoll catches your scent, you'll need every bit of strength. Trust me. What'd I do for some salt?
Ah, if it isn't the talk of the camp. Thank goodness you came along when you... Oh! There isn't a bit of colour in those cheeks, Petal. Are you hurt? Cold? Feverish? Auntie Ethel will sort you out. I've lotions and potions galore.
There's no need. I'm fine, really. I'm here to trade. Let her fuss over you. What are you, an alchemist? Say, what are you, an alchemist?
Oh, nothing as fancy as that. But I come from a long line of women with a dab hand at such things. Aha! You take a sup of that and you'll feel right as rain, sweetie.
What is this exactly? Drink a potion. Make this concoction also help me with something more?
Well, that depends. What's wrong, lovey?
I have a condition, and a use a roll condition. I'm tired, that's all. It's been a long day. It's no concern of yours.
Oh, I've seen it all. I once had a fella who'd been caught dabbling with a dryad. wife was none too pleased and introduced him to a pot of boiling oil. But worry not. I fixed him up, and depending on the lighting, he looks good as new. My point is, whatever ails you, I promise I've seen worse.
Something doesn't add up about this one. Don't tell her anything.
What is it, Petal? What's wrong?
Got a mindful parasite in the head. There's nothing wrong, I swear. Everything's fine. It's no concern of yours.
Don't get your knickers in a twist. I was only asking. Now, do you need anything? I have a few odds and ends for sale.
What's the harm? Show me your wares.
Hey, bother.
Potion. Cool. Let's get some healing potions.
Take care now, sweetie.
Thanks for fighting off those goblins. If you need to replace any gear, just ask. My selection's pretty slim. I had to leave most of my equipment in Elturel.
I'll deal with some of this, grab Will, and probably head out. We'll probably go talk to the druids.
Of sorts. Used to be a bread and butter tinsmith before Elturel fell into Avernus. These days my talents are more eclectic. Learned a lot in my time in the Hells. Hope to forget most of it. But between you and me, there's nothing in all the realms like the utter power of infernal machinery. Alas, my offerings are far more humble these days.
Let me see your wares. Let's see, so we need to get new armor. Definitely need to get more money. But we get new armor. Better stuff. Don't have enough for that yet. Okay, so we're gonna go get more money.
Where'd I put that in the bucket?
Hells take me. What I wouldn't do for better tools.
Just kind of raiding, grabbing some stuff that no one
Exposed now.
is technically using, because we need it.
Shows off his thunder wave.
Don't give me trouble now.
How many people have done this to us?
Oh, that's not great.
I'll talk to the guards and Baldur. I speak their language.
My love,
Let's
you were a
roll that
caravan
again.
escort for
Get
3
some
days,
help.
and you couldn't
You sound like your father.
Well, didn't need it, but you know, better safe than sorry. And then we're gonna grab all this stuff off the table.
I'll take that.
And yeah, they're only worth like 1 gold, but hey, 1 gold is 1 gold, so let's help with that. I think there's children up here. fallen below the horizon. When I first heard its call, thousand reed pipes at once whistling a single beautiful, terrible song. Said Jaw, it's coming. Jaw dropped her pack and scurried up the nearest spider. With a bit more effort, I climbed a tree of my own. The two of us surveyed the greasy ground beneath. Woo, there was again, above and beneath and all around. So close my skull vibrated from the sound, and the ferns and foliage under me rippled and swayed. Jaw held a finger to her lips to demand my silence, and in one motion it snatched her a vine, a tentacle. It hardly mattered. The hunter had found its prey. Jaw's screams swelled and then faded as Uluthu dragged her away. I leapt down to give chase, but the creature left no mark behind. The grasses were untrampled, shrubs unbroken. I only had the memory of the hovering call to guide me. Well, that is creepy. Alright, and then next we have Traveler's Guide to the Sword Coast, Volume 9, Inns and Guest Houses. Let's see about that. Okay. With the dust of their journey still clinging to boot and cloak, the canny traveler will no doubt seek to secure accommodations within the city post-haste. Below are some establishments that are typical of what the city has to offer. The Blade and Stars, easily identified by its sign, a wooden shield boasting a curved blade against a field of stars, a handwritten scowl in the margin notes the sign is currently not in place. This inn is comfortable, quiet, and highly recommended for travelers seeking a respite from their journey, except on a surely expert, unassuming fare at a reasonable price, moderate clean rooms, and passably clean patrons. The Blushing Mermaid, for those seeking an altogether rowdier night in the city, the Blushing Mermaid should be the first port to call. Named for the life-size wooden mermaid on display, this inn is known for its ill-repute patrons, frequent balls, and altogether unsavory reputation. Nevertheless, I feature it here owing to great interest from my readership. I can only advise that you exercise extreme vigilance should you choose this establishment. Elfsong Tavlin. Most of this passage is illegible due to water damage apart from words and phrases nearest the inner margins dimly lit. Preparator Allen, disembodied elvish singing voice. Well, that is creepy. Okay, we also got 1 foot, 2 foot, well met, well meet. 1 foot, 2 foot, we'll meet, we'll meet. 2 dregs, 1 mink, 1 drought, 2 drinks. 1 bear, 3 bears, come join, drink here. 1 foot, 2 foot, we'll meet, we'll meet. Yolanda and Growl shared twist them a furl, all covered in butter, and they liked each other. Along came a fly who flew in with a cry to the buttery furl of Yolanda and Growl. When Growl took a bite, Yolanda shrieked with fright, "Don't eat that, oh my, that's a butterfly." There's an old man in Elmrun who made the best buns in Faerun. The elders did scold him wherever he sold them, saying, "Elm, bring those buns to our room." Right, and then last, we have a recruitment poster. Man and the woman stand side by side in armor and embezzled with the red fist surrounded by flames. Find pride and purpose in the flaming fist. Join today and protect Baldur's Gate. Led by Grand Duke Ravengard himself, you'll be tasked with guarding the city streets, protecting its people, and upholding the laws that govern us. Speak to any of our friendly fists throughout the city or visit our headquarters at Sea Tower of Baldur to find out how you can blaze a new career path today. Alright, and I think that was it. Let me also sort these out so they're not just kind of shoved in there. Oops. Yeah, oh, I want to type. No, wait. Okay, there we go. Yeah, and then I also got that pouch. Where'd the pouch go? Where'd the pouch go? There it is.
The Blade of Frontiers. What a thrill for the children.
They're tough kids. Smart, too. The future's in good hands.
Okay. Oh yeah, I gotta talk to Will. And we can talk to those two.
Go on. Give me a best shot. Not bad. Again.
I can't do it. I'm not like you.
Umi, I don't need you to be like me. You just have to buy enough time to run. Come on. I believe in you. You can do this.
Hey there, can I have a word? This whip is helpless. You're wasting your time. It's good advice, child. You'll do well to listen.
You're on the right path, Umi. Go on now. Practice what you've learned. Well met. The Blade of Frontiers at your...
The man's smile bends downward, and his thoughts become yours. You are the Blade of Frontiers, racing through the wastes of Avernus. Just ahead, a diabolical figure, red skin, single curled horn, blazes with flame, bloodied great axe held high.
Hell's great fires. You were on the ship.
Yes. And we both carry parasite. Another escapee, thank God. I need all the friends I can get. Who was that woman? The one in your thoughts? Peer further into his mind.
Doomed to shed our skin and become a lithid, or so the stories go. But we haven't sprouted any tentacles. Not yet, anyway. Could just be good luck. I'm not so...
Your minds collide once more. Will chases the fiend ignited with rancor. She is an infernal war devil. A threat to the living. Evil incarnate.
Shit! You saw her.
I like that...
Advocatus Diaboli.
Obviously, it's Karlak. But like, we're only getting Will's side of the story. And, you know, it's us going into their mind doesn't give us, like, all the information. It's just all the information they have are, like, their point of view. And that isn't something that always gets done in books or games or, like, anything, you know, where it's, you're getting information. In this game, all you're getting is the information that that person has. They don't have other information for you.
Her name is Karlak. An archdevil soldier I swore on my good eye to kill. I tracked her through the hells to the Mind Flayer ship, but the damned Illithids infected me before I could end her. She's out there now, preying on the innocent. I don't kill her, she'll leave behind nothing but a trail of corpses.
Let's join forces. I'll help you cast this devil back into hell. I'm looking to cure this infection. I suggest we partner up. Good luck with your devil. It seems the work's cut out for you.
Just so you know, my first duty is Karlak. I'm oath-bound to go after her. But I won't deny this infection is bothersome. I accept your invitation. Sorry, but there's no room for me.
Nizelle will leave.
If I must, I must.
I like how you think.
The famous Blade of Frontiers in the flesh. Clever, this hero act you've got going.
Hero, Blade. Name strangers gave me. My friends call me Will.
Excellent. If we ever become friends, I'll know what to call you.
I like how it just...
Any questions, children?
I like that Shadowheart is just like, this is who I am. I don't trust any of you. We're all together because we have to be. Let's see, so Warlock. Let's see, we get a new spell. Hellish Rebuke is something I really like. Eldritch Notifications. Let's see, Astonishing Blast. When you cast Eldritch Blast, add your charisma modifier. deal damage. It's the damage it deals unless it is negative. Armor of Shadow, cast Mage Armor, Beast Speech, we can talk with animals. Beguiling Influence, you can charm, evoke great means, bewitching charm, Devil's Sight, you can see normally darkness, both magical and non-magical. Fiendish Figure, Mask of Many Faces, one with the shadows, Repel Blast, hit a creature with Eldritch Brash, you can push them back. Let's see, I'm gonna do that one, and then this one. Let's see where the spells are. No, okay. Okay, good. Alrighty. Let's talk to him.
I saw you at the gates. You fight well. A few words for the kids? Spare a story or two.
They're just children. Why are you teaching them to fight? Soak the battlefield with blood. Do not resist death. Just embrace it. Be strong and watch over your kin. And trust there is victory. Bad news, children. You're all gonna die. Zeldarine. You must outsmart and outmaneuver. The greatest weapon is your cunning.
Thanks. I prefer when they smile.
Alright, I am gonna help this guy.
Keep your blades up.
Step, parry, strike. Damn it! It's just not landing.
Interesting technique. Having some trouble. You better surrender. Target's a far better fighter.
Nothing but. Goblins in the wild, out for blood. And the druids in here looking to kick us out. Or worse. We need to be ready for a fight. But I'm useless with a sword.
Athletics, insight, wisdom. Let's see, 2. Okay, let's do that. And help you out. Okay.
Like this, you mean? Step, step, strike! Yes! You really know what you're doing. Found this by the road. Bet you'll put it to good use.
One last thing, don't try your moves out like that. Spell surprise to your foe. Keep training. In time, you'll make short work of bad
Hopefully,
goblins.
it's just the goblins we have to worry about. The druids are treating us like vermin. But I'll keep at it. Thank you.
Battle axe. Okay, so
Swing and swivel and wait.
let's actually
No luck.
go
Remember, you have teeth and claws.
camp. And that is going to be all for today. At camp, you can take a long rest and fully heal your party. You can also manage party members, advance relationship with companions, store items, and eventually change your character and recruit more followers. Cool. So we are going to stop there for today. And yeah, as always, the yarn and patterns are down in the description. And if you have any questions or recommendations on how to defeat on a road, please let me know. And I will see you guys next time. Yeah, bye.